The member for Flinders.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. Over the winter recess, I had a great chance to get all around my electorate and spend time with many of our dynamic and innovative small businesses. Their extremely hard-working owners, mostly mums and dads, took great risk to pursue their passions and interests as small business owners and entrepreneurs. It's easy to lose focus on just how enormous the courage and determination is required to set up and run a small business. From start-up to their day-to-day operations, small business owners face the hardships of self-employment, often with limited initial financial return and a pretty poor work-life balance. According to the Australian Small Business and Family Enterprise Ombudsman, 97.5% of all Australian businesses are small, but they employ more than 5 million Australians today. 42% of our entire workforce in Australia is made up by small businesses, and in Flinders alone, our small to medium businesses are around 15,000 in number. But like elsewhere, our small businesses are in a world of pain at the moment. They are really hurting, and this government doesn't seem to care. Down in Rosebud, Dramana, Rye and Sorrento, as I walked around, the message was all the same. From hairdressing to homewares, real estate to retail, from the cheese shop across to the wool shop, the feedback was the same. Business is down on this time last year. Some say 30%, some say 50%. People are being much more careful with their discretionary spending, and the cost of living crunch is real. One business owner in Somerville recently wrote to me about her struggles. It was the day that the local Ritchie's IGA announced it was having a 50% off sale because it's closing down, and it brought in floods of customers, while her store that day only saw one customer. Ron, who's a resident of Mount Martha, wrote to me about his cost of living pain. A month ago, Ron's gas charges went up by 21%, and as of yesterday, his electricity charges will increase by 30%. Ron and his wife are both retired and on a pension, and asked me, how are we supposed to pay these swinging increases? These stories reflect what everyone is feeling. The spiralling cost of living is smashing fixed income earners, and it is really punishing our local small businesses. Today, everything costs more, which means people have less money to spend, small businesses are struggling to meet their overheads, they then in turn have to put up their prices, which makes it harder for their customers to afford their product and to keep the standard of living that they have struggled to achieve. Prior to the 2022 election, Prime Minister Albanese and the Labor Party promised Australians cheaper energy prices and cheaper mortgages. Neither promise has been kept, and as we know, mortgages are the highest they've ever been in over 10 years, and energy prices are going up and up. This Prime Minister has failed our regional communities and failed our small businesses.